I love Apple because they pack some exciting stuff in their products. Too bad a very few people know about them. So today, I'll share with you some app-specific and global tricks. Let's get on with it. We'll start off with one of the most used app in the iPhone, and that is the camera app. Sometimes you just want to take a quick video, and I feel it's very tedious. Go into the camera app, then you go into the video, and then you hit record. By that time, you'll miss that moment in which your baby started walking or your dog has caught a frisbee. So what you can do is, you can simply go into the app and then press the volume down button from the side and keep holding. Notice that there's a timer going on. That means you are recording, and as soon as you let go, it'll stop recording. Another feature is burst mode. So right now, these two buttons will act as a recording button. If you press the volume up button, it'll start recording the video again, and if you let go, it will stop the video. Volume down button, you press it and hold, it's recording the video. But if you were to take pictures in burst mode, you can go into the settings, you go down in the camera app, right here, and notice that you can see use volume up for burst. Soon as you turn it on, this time, if you press the volume up button, notice that the counter starts. So your volume down is for your video now, like this. The only reason the flash has turned on is because I've got studio lighting, so it just turned on. And you can see with volume up button, the burst mode started. Grid mode. It comes in handy if your photos are off balance. In order to turn that on, you go into the settings, you go down in the camera app again, and then you turn on the grid mode. If I go into the camera, you can see these lines right here. And this way, it's not balanced. Now, you can balance your lines just like that. With the new iOS, you can change the frame rate and the quality of your camera app. Again, you go into the settings, you go down in the camera app. Over here, you can choose different quality and different frame rates, depending on your choice and your needs. Photos app. Sometimes you have photos that you just don't want anybody else to see while you're scrolling. So there's a way you can hide those photos, not completely, but it will not show up in the Photos app. You can go into the Photos app, you tap on that photo, you go down, and notice there's a hide button right there. As soon as you click on it, and if you hide that photo, it's gone from the view. It is very useful if you have personal photos in there and you just don't want anybody else to see. In order for those photos to show up again, you go into the albums, you go down, and you will see hidden option, which is the second last option from the bottom. You tap on it, and your hidden photo is right there. So it's kind of hidden, but it's not completely hidden. It doesn't show up in your library, but if somebody is tech savvy and if they have access to your phone, they can potentially see those photos. The old famous AppStore. If you are binge downloading the games, or if you have just recently restored the iPhone or purchased a new iPhone and transferring all your contents, you will notice that there are a lot of apps that are downloading right from the iCloud. Let's say if you were to prioritize some of the downloads, you can tap, hold, and you will see prioritize download. So what that does is, it will give priority to this particular app first, and then the rest will follow. It comes in very handy if you are on a slow Wi-Fi or weak cellular connection. You just want to get that one app downloaded so that you can use that phone while all your apps keeps downloading in the background. Notes app. One of the coolest features that I found in the Notes app is that if you 3D touch and hold on it, it becomes a scanner. We'll place our paper, click. It allows you to select the area, and if you hit keep scan, this will keep the scan. Now you can delete it, you can rotate it, you can change the color to grayscale, black and white, make it a photo, you can crop it, or you can retake. Another feature is that if you use your two fingers and swipe up or down, you can select multiple notes, just like this. Another feature of the Notes app is that if you go into a note, pull it down, it will show you the date, but if you tap on it, it will also show you the created date. It comes in handy when you actually want to know when have you created that note, instead of when have you modified, which is this one. Another feature of the Notes app is that you can pin the important notes and you can also unpin them. What I mean is, if you go into the Notes app, you tap on any of the notes and you can pin them. Notice that it'll go on the top, so anytime you open the Notes app, all your important notes remain on the top. You can also unpin them by tapping and repeating the same process and unpin, and it goes back to the same place where it was before. I love to create music and listen to music, and sometimes when I go to bed I'm listening to my music. So in the middle of the night, if I wake up, my music is still playing. So I have to go into the app and then turn it off, and it's a hassle. What you can do is, you can go into the clock app, you can go into the timer, and over here you set the timer to, let's say, 21 minutes, and you see that option when the timer ends. Tap on it, go at the bottom, and you'll say stop playing, and you set. So after 21 minutes, your music will stop. So that means gone are the days when you're stopping your music in the middle of the night. Safari app. There are a lot of features in the Safari app that I personally like, but I think there are some cool hidden features that a lot of people don't know about. First, you can search for a keyword by pulling the tabs down, and if you write any keyword that you want to see, it's going to show you those tabs which contains keywords. And if you tap and hold cancel, it'll ask you if you want to close those tabs containing the keywords. Those tabs are gone. There are a lot of times when you're going through a web page and you will see ads which hinders your reading. For example, if we were to scroll down through this page, you will see ad here, you will see an ad here, you will see an ad here, and others. So Safari gives us an option to avoid those intrusive ads if that web page contains the reader view option. How do you enable that? You will see a double A option right on the tab bar. You tap on it and you will see show reader view option available. You tap on it, you will go into the reader view and you will see no ads. I have a lot of tabs open at times and I don't have time to close them. Safari gives you an option to close them with just one tap. All you do is tap and hold, gives you the option to close this particular tab or close all the tabs that are open. And if you hold the bookmark tab, it allows you to bookmark all the tabs or this particular open tab. And on your left hand side, you see an arrow going left. You tap and hold, it allows you to access the history. Keyboard tricks. A lot of you already know how to scroll through the text, but if you don't, all you do is hold the spacebar and you can go through any of the line that you wish. Stop right there. If I want to remove the 2, I can remove the 2 and add the 3. Another cool feature is if you tap and hold the quotation mark, you will see quotations with different directions. Tap and hold the money sign, you will see different currencies. Tap and hold the dash, you will see different dash lengths. And sometimes you're updating the weather on the social media. So what I normally do is go to Google, find the degree sign, copy it, paste it on the social media. It's a tediously long process. I found an interesting way. By tapping and holding the 0, it gives you the degree sign. Another trick is if you have small hands and you cannot type fast on your keyboard, you can adjust the size of the keyboard by holding the emoji icon, and you will see these two options, left arrow and the right arrow. You hit either or, your keyboard will adjust accordingly. And you can swipe through the keyboard to type as well, just like this. The control center. If you hold the torch, it will allow you to have different intensity of the light. Sometimes you need to record something on the screen along with your voice. So for that, you go into settings, you go into control center, you add a recording button. Now your recording button is there. You tap and hold, and you can do is start recording with microphone off, or you can tap that and microphone turns on. So whenever you turn the microphone on and start the screen recording, you can record your voice along with the screen recording. If you have it off, of course, you cannot record your voice. Screenshot. I normally take screenshots because I want to share it with someone and I need it to be done really fast. So in order to do that, you take a screenshot and you tap and hold that screenshot. You can share it right from there instead of tapping on this and then going there and then sharing. At times I have found myself having an app in a folder and there are a lot of notifications in that folder. So instead of going into the folder and searching it through the pages, so all you do is tap and hold and you will see all the apps with the notifications right there. Spotlight is very cool. It is very intuitive. It allows you to search for the apps very easily right from the home screen, but it can also do simple multiplication, addition, subtraction, even division. If you pull down on the home screen and if you divide 5 by 7, it gives you the answer. Same for multiplication, 6 into 9. It gives you the multiplication. It can also search flight details for you. For example, you write UA for United Airlines, 1, 2, and it gives you that flight. So you tap on it, so it gives you the departure, the arriving time, the gate number, and all the details that you want to know. Scrolling. You open an app, just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And then you go up like this. Or there's an easier way. Go a little, you'll find the slider, you hold it, and then you don't have to worry about swiping like crazy. The 3-finger magic. There are times when you have a lot of apps open in the app switcher, and instead of going one by one and closing each app, you can use 3 fingers, go up, and you can see 3 apps are moving up. 3 apps are gone. Then you select 3 apps, gone. Undo and redo, same thing. Open up an app, start typing. Sorry, it's just a bunch of gibberish. And if you were to undo something, with your 3 fingers, you go left, undo. You go right, it's redo. You double tap, undo. You right, redo. I have magic in my fingers. So if you have made this far into the video, here comes a bonus trick, guided access. Now what that does is, it limits your device to one app only. What I mean by that is, so you go into the settings, you scroll down to accessibility, and then you scroll down again until you see guided access. You click on that, turn on guided access. To start a guided access session, you open the app you want and triple click the side button. You will see guided access session there. You can allow the side button and the volume button usage or not. Motion sensor, that means you can rotate the device or not. Keyboard access, or you can even allow the touch screen or not. For this demonstration, I'll leave it as default. You hit done and you hit start. You enter a passcode, you verify the passcode, and your guided access session starts. And now if you were to go to home screen, you cannot. You cannot exit the app. The side buttons, it won't work. You cannot lock the phone, try to use volume up or down, it doesn't work. You can only use this app. I triple clicked, enter the passcode, and I can turn off the guided access. There's one more thing. Over here, you can select part of the screen that you don't want the user to use. So you can circle that part of the screen and it becomes disabled. Now you can see these are grayed out. Now they cannot even scroll through. They will remain on this app only. So this is it for me. I hope you liked the video and you did learn something from it. If this video helped you with at least just one new feature that you did not know about, please like, share, and subscribe. This is Ali J. I'll see you guys.